Alright, so recently I've been doing the daily races. So have a little look on here, David Israel, white Ferrari. Keep your eye on him. He's the reason why sometimes you have really bad Gran Turismo races. His driving standards are atrocious. But sometimes, and I'll show you this later in the video, you can have some really good races. So it's just like the yin and yang of Gran Turismo. I'll cut to later in the race, kind of show you how I end up tangled with this guy. Okay, so I've caught up with these guys ahead of me, and even though that's not the best line, I get a bit of a run on this yellow WRX, so I was like, happy days. We're up into podium positions. I think a bit of a tighter line, see what he's got. Fair enough, comes across on me, gives me a little tap, go on the grass, I've slid, lose out. And who have we got? A white Ferrari coming up alongside. Okay, fair enough, I don't know anything about this guy yet. The Supra's coming up on me as well, with a Supra on the left, a Ferrari on the right, I think. No, I'm backing out of this. No point, we'll live to fight another day. See if we can get a better line. Ferrari's gone wide. He cuts right across on the Supra. Supra backs out of it. We get a nice run. I think, okay, bit of an aggressive move, but maybe he just didn't know he was there. Just follow this guy through and see what he's got. So his braking kind of threw me off there and it's put me wide. Got the Supra back on my left, kind of runs me out. It's fair enough, it's his line to take. So it's fine, we'll settle in and we'll have another go, try and keep up with these guys. The Supra goes for an absolute dive bomb, has coming together with the Ferrari. I go down the middle, but kind of have to back out of it, end up on the grass. So we've passed the Supra, we're back behind the Ferrari again. Now I know, sometimes it's a little bit erratic, maybe it's connection, I don't know. It seemed quite aggressive at times, so we'll give him a bit of space. He gets a bit of wheel spin coming off that corner off the curb. I think I might have an opportunity taking a different line to him, but I've kind of outbraked myself, really made a mess of that. That's put me behind the Supra once again. But if you look back, actually I didn't outbrake myself, so I'll cut back for a replay. What's actually happened is the Supra has absolutely punted me straight off the track. So maybe I braked early, I don't know, but thanks for that one. So obviously that put me all out of kilter really. You can see he picked up a penalty for it. So I come around the outside, but we've got two other cars who've joined us in the Supra. I'm getting absolutely shoved around here, and I believe the Supra has punted that guy straight around, and then the Supra himself tries to take me out and puts himself in the pits. So just me and this GTR, but I actually pull away from this guy quite easily, so I'm going to cut. So now we've caught up, and look at this. The white Ferrari is getting all aggressive on that yellow WRX we were racing earlier. Oh, this is going to be interesting to see what happens between these two, and it's started already. Look at this, absolutely disgusting behaviour. And basically this leaves me trying to catch these guys up, but wondering how on earth am I going to be able to cleanly pass the Ferrari when he's as aggressive as he is. I just don't know what I'm going to do, so kind of hoping he's going to lose control and get spat off the track or something so I can pass him without actually having to race him. But he's ended up with a poor line, so I'm going to have to make a decision pretty soon about how I'm going to pass this guy. So I'm going to move left, see what he does. Yep, drinks to the left. I'm going to move right, but I'm still a bit concerned about this guy. We're neck and neck right now. I know he's there. There he is. He's still got a little bit of connection issue, which maybe isn't helping him, but basically I've just got to give this guy some space because you can't trust him. Even here I'm looking down, don't want him to brake too early, so I've given him a bit of space. Again, weird connection issues. I've got a run on him, but kind of moves over again, so no way through. Just trying to pick my moment really. again, here I thought maybe I could run it around the outside. No, not happening. You know, just not got enough pace. But maybe I can have another little run here. Again, he sort of moves left, moves right, throws me offline. I've slowed down now. Can I get a run on him again? I don't know. But basically the next sort of half a lap or so is me tentatively hanging around this guy, waiting for him to make a mistake. So we'll cut now to later on in this lap. So we're coming up to the end of the race. I've got a bit of a run on this guy. We've caught up again with the WRX, which is confusing matters. So we'll have a little look, but it's not happening. He's gone in, he's fully cut that corner, fully cut it. Is he going to get a penalty? Waiting to see. I've got a run, but I don't really want to make it. Yes, he's got a penalty. Okay, so we just need to stick with this guy, and we don't actually need to fully overtake him. Just wait for that penalty to get applied at the end of the race. So, okay, so he's just given us a little brake test there. That's really nice. He's trying to give me a penalty now so that I can't overtake him at the penalty line. Got to be wary of that. I get a good run on him here, and I think I've got time to move, but he jinks across, brake tests me again before I can do anything about it. Has he got enough lead now to beat me? Because you know, he's more than half a second ahead, and I don't know. And I'm a bit wary. Obviously I can't go behind him because he's going to slow right down. Can I pass him on the left here? Can I pass him? I don't know. Oh, here it comes. He jinks to the left. Have I got him? Did we get him? Yes, we beat this prick. But he made what could have been a good race an absolute nightmare. So this is actually my first race moved up to a C driver rating, so hopefully won't be seeing David Israel in his white Ferrari anymore. Luca is the guy to look out for in this race. Me and him have an absolute ding-dong battle later on in this race. It's some of the most fun I've had on Gran Turismo, really on the whole like a respectful racer, and we both gave each other lots of space. There's lots of back and forth, so yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy this bit of the video as much as I enjoyed the race. But first we need to catch up with him, and he's trying to get a run on the car in front of him. I get a little bit squirrely there, but this car's off the road and he's exit stage left, so now it's just down to me and Luca. So he's already taken a slightly defensive line, allows me to close right up on him through this little series of corners, and I'm still waiting to see what kind of racer he is at this point, trying to feel him out really. I think I might have a bit of a run on him here. He's got a much better line. This is kind of gutsy, but can I pull it off? Absolutely. Move all the way around the outside. He didn't touch me, he didn't ram me. Like I say, really respectful. So I was pretty happy with that. Not often you get to overtake around the outside, but he knew what was going on. So now it's just a case of trying to get away from this guy. I know he's quick, and I've sort of seen him come in. He's put in a really nice move. I gave him space. Again, that's really good clean racing. I'm thinking, okay, we can have some fun with this guy. It's just a matter of trying to catch him up again. These guys must have had penalties or something. They're going to make things a little bit interesting coming back through later, because I know they're a bit faster than I am, or at least faster than the quali time that I bothered to set. But we've got another little run on Luca here, but there's a car in front complicating things. Not really any way to overtake here, so sit back, just wait for the opportunities, see what comes our way. I'm thinking, oh, he's going defensive again. He's got a shallow entry, maybe around the outside here. It's not really going to work, is it? Or is it? Oh no, he's still right alongside us, but he didn't push me off. But you can see now this blue WRX has entered the chat. So I'm thinking, right, I'm just going to give these guys a bit of space here. There's no point. I'm not really racing the WRX at this point. So kind of let them get on with their own race. See if I can follow him through. So again, Luca's forced to go defensive. WRX must have been watching me earlier because he tries the outside line but he can't make it stick. I think, okay, fair enough. Let's just wait and see what happens here, see what opportunities present themselves. And sure enough, here's an opportunity. So now we just got to catch back up with Luca and see if we can have another decent race. So now I've cut forward a lap or two. This is where I start to get back on to Luca. He has a pretty poor line through there and he's forced to go defensive again. So I think, okay, it's fine. I'll use this as an opportunity to gain a bit of time. Obviously I've got a better line. We pull out right next to him and it's a drag race down to the first corner. Alfred's pretty quick though. I know balance of performance is on, but I don't know, he's getting away from me. It's just whether I want to outbrake him, but I decided against it. I thought, no, let's live to fight another day. There's better overtaking opportunities elsewhere in this lap. Just got to stick with him. Got a little bit close there, so I lifted out, which put me back a little bit. But I figure as long as we take a decent line through this, there should be some sort of slipstream effect, and we're gaining. So it's just a matter of sticking with him until a big braking zone. Again, try to more of a wide line in that, just to try and get the run coming off this corner, which does work for me. And it's downhill to a big braking zone. It's last of the late breakers, got to lick the stamp and send it. And we're through. And again, Luca gives us space. I mean, brilliant. Thoroughly enjoyable racing. Just got to see what he does now. So I take sort of a middle of the road kind of sort of defensive line. He's come quite tight, just difficult. I have not had the best line through there, but just about stay ahead of him. Just trying to keep it on track now. I don't want to mess up, just kind of get an ugly bit with the curb. Subaru's off the road again. He's obviously a bit annoyed to be behind us. And I leave a gap here and Luca dive bombs and I kind of cut across on him. I'm going to take the blame for that one, that's fair enough. So it's about catching him up again. But will I get the opportunity? The answer is no, because he's absolutely deleted himself from existence. What a shame we didn't get to carry on and see who come out on top. There's the final lap after all, but yeah, it wasn't to be. But I still think that was a really, really fun race and an example of what good racing on Gran Turismo can look like. So be more like Luca, be less like David.